Let's go. Let's go, studio. I saw my land in the morning, and oh, but she was fair. The hills flamed upwards, scorning death and failure here. I saw through the mist of the morning a wave like a sea set free, faith to the dawn returning, dark tide, bright unity. I saw my friends in the morning. They called from an equal gate, build now whilst time is burning, forward before it's late. The old gods awake, past and future break, on as the voices roll, move as a single whole, forward, 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 O country, to your goal. Morning, morning.
You can see a charger.
Hmm?
A charger.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's go, studio. It is Saturday, the 29th of April 2023, and we greet you well wherever in the world you are listening to us here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. This is the program where we demonstrate what can happen when Jamaicans at home join hands with Jamaicans abroad. We're coming to you live this morning from the Palestra. And for those who have been paying attention, you would know what we're talking about. The history of this venue here on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania is quite something. And we are delighted to know that Team Jamaica Bickle continues to receive tremendous support by virtue of the quality of service, the quality of work that the organization has been putting out now for almost 30 years, 29 years, and counting. And so that's essentially how we have come to have moved from under that tent on the outside to an arena that is referred to as the Cathedral of Basketball. It's the history is long and quite quite intriguing, and we're going to share the information with you as the program progresses. But right now, we want to welcome you to our broadcast from the University of Pennsylvania, more precisely in the Palestra, which is a Greek word for gymnasium, and the the number of athletes being cared for, being assisted and supported continues to grow, and so too as well the convenience at the venue in terms of facilitating those growing numbers and recognizing the value that Team Jamaica Bickle continues to add. This is an organization that was founded almost 30 years ago, 29 years and counting, and with a view to just helping out a Jamaican student athlete here and there, competing at the Penn relays. And before you knew it, it became so much more and continues to evolve and grow and nurture. And so it's a big thing. It's a big deal for Jamaica and Jamaicans to have this kind of presence and get the kind of support that we get as a community of Jamaicans here in the diaspora. And so more anon. But first, though, before we go any further, and there's just so much ground to cover, but before we go any further, we have to remind you that it's that time of year again for the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, the Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. It's happening. It's regarded as uh, in the top five of off-road, the top five off-road triathlon in the world. In fact, it's the world's oldest and most charming off-road triathlon, and always held on the last Saturday of April. And we, if you're picking up voices in our microphone, that's because the announcements have started. and preparations for devotion here inside the Palestra. And so the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon is on. And let's see, Jesse Blake, I'm sure, is in place. And so let's say good morning, hello, and welcome. Jesse Blake, how are you? Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jesse, for journeying. You're in Treasure Beach, right?
Thank you so much. To God be the glory. This is the day that the Lord has made. I just want to introduce myself to some of you. Some of you have met before. I remember some of you here in Philadelphia. I am Jamaican, went to high school in Jamaica, and I have a distinct opportunity of being a chaplain for you guys along with the team of us. I am expecting that the others will arrive. We're here to pray with you. We're here to provide spiritual guidance and spiritual counsel. We're here to hear you. We're here to cry with you. We're here to laugh with you. We're just here to remind you that God is present. We've been here for breakfast as we are now, and we also are at the hotels, as well as at dinner in the evening. I just want to read to you a very brief scripture passage that is from Psalm 39, verses 7 through 12. You may be familiar with it. Where can I go from this world? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and sit at the farthest limits of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me fast. If I say surely the darkness shall cover me, and the night wraps itself around me, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, the darkness is as light for you. I know that you're in a different country. I know that you're thousands of miles away from home. I know that people are in a different country. We all know this. But how many of us realize that in spite of the fact that we are in a different country, in a different culture, we are still in the presence of the same God? That's what the writer is saying here in Psalms. That God is omnipresent. Acts tells us that in Him we live and move and have our being. God is everywhere. Just like God is in Jamaica, the same God that you pray to, the same God that you acknowledge in Jamaica is the same God that is here. I don't know about you, but that is some assurance. That is something that we can rely on. That's something that we can take solace in, to know that God
I'm sure it will be. This is the 27th year of the Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. And in fact, this, as I'm sure you're aware, Jesse, the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon holds the title for the world's oldest triathlon of this kind. And it's the usual, isn't it? 300-meter ocean swim, the 25 kilometer off and on road backcountry mountain bike, and 7 kilometer trail run. It's a lot of ground to cover, and of course you can either enter as an individual or as a team. Speaking of individual or team, what are you seeing on location there in terms of the numbers so far and the general energy that you're picking up on the ground in Treasure Beach?
In his presence, there is fullness of joy. That's where we get joy. God's presence provides joy. God's presence provides peace. God's presence provides love. God's presence provides assurance. God's presence provides confidence. So this is what the presence of God does. But what does it also mean? It means that
16 minutes past 6 o'clock in the morning at the Palestra here at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, which means it's 7:16 a.m. back home in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica.
in a new country, in a different country, in a different culture,
No. Yes. Chop, chop. Yes, yes, thanks.
whether it be in word or thought or deed, or in longing, in athletics, that we're moving soul onto God. Yes, we're going to leave here and we're going to go into the stadium and we're going to compete. But rest assured that while you're in the presence of God, ultimately you're also in the presence of God. And as you compete onto God. God is here. And let us not forget, the presence of the Lord is here. Amen. Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you that you would live and have and move and have our being. We thank you that the presence brings joy, the presence brings confidence, the presence brings peace. And as your creation, we are created to bring glory and honor to you. So we pray for every athlete, every chaperone, every coach, every person within the sound of our voice this morning. For those that are preparing breakfast, for those that are sharing, that we do so in your presence. As the athletes leave and go into the stadium to compete, that they do so in your presence. We pray, O God, that you will strengthen them, that you will bless them as they eat and bless them as they compete. And that throughout this day, that everything that is done, everything that is said, will glorify your name.
It's a very special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're broadcasting live from the Palestra, often called the Cathedral of College Basketball. It's a historic arena and the home gym of the Penn Quakers men's and women's basketball teams, volleyball teams, wrestling team, and Philadelphia Big Five basketball. This is the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. The number 7 is coming up in quite a few dates. Listen to this. This Palestra where we're broadcasting from, the Palestra here on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, was officially opened in 1927. This is the 27th year of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, and the this is the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. The Palestra where we're broadcasting from now officially opened in 1927, and the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon is 27 years old. Jesse Blake, how is the triathlon looking at 27? Not sure if it's on my end or on Jesse's side of the the region, but not hearing Jesse clearly. Jesse, are you there? All right, we'll keep us abreast of those developments, studio, as we fine tune our broadcast, the live broadcast. Stand by. Let's try again. Jesse, are you there? All right, we'll stand by to rejoin Jesse Blake in a moment. But as we said, there's a lot of history here. I mean, the Franklin Field Stadium has a capacity of 52,593. Imagine what that sounds like at a time such as this. Penn Relays. Jesse, is that you are here? No? Ah, there you are. There you are. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away, Jesse.
Some of their bikes for the second stage in an ideal position. You can imagine that if you place it close to the water, then it would be a longer time to transition into the bike run. while if you place your bike at the absolute start of the bike run, which we see here, real result is our race result rather, which is regulated by Alan Beckford and his team. They have a timing unit here that all the teams have to go over to signify the start of the 25-kilometer bike run. Lots of pictures being taken right now. Uh, Lots of spectators here on location at Great Bay in front of the Great Bay Cultural Center as more athletes make the transition from the water to the 25-kilometer bike run, which is the second leg of the Jake's off-road triathlon. Yes, so we have race marshals ensuring as well that competitors run their bikes over the mat, and of course they would have their time tags. And of course, when you go over the mat, that ensures that your time is registered for the 25-kilometer bike run. Various types of bicycles we're seeing here on location. Some mountain bikes. I'm seeing a circuit racing bike that has been fitted specifically for off-road biking. A lot of strategy being employed here. Lots of different strategic initiatives and techniques being used by the various competitors to ensure that they get the best performance possible on this second leg now of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, the 25-kilometer bike run. There are a number of teams here as well. We said over 20 teams participating, and there are some athletes here who are making the transition, ensuring that they have the proper footwear, because here is where the strategy comes in. You not only have to have the right footwear for the bike run, but the footwear has to be adequate for some to take on the 7-kilometer trail run, which is the third leg of the Jake's off-road triathlon. There are some competitors, and I believe that the competitors with the spikes specifically tailored for biking would be associated with teams, while individual competitors would be better suited in having a pair of shoes, essentially competition shoes, that can handle both the bike run and the 7-kilometer trail run. So, very important. There are many factors to consider in preparation for this race and the execution, the optimal execution of this race. You can imagine with an off-road triathlon, there are so many variables, and one main variable is the uncertainty of acts of nature. You can imagine as a team or an individual competitor having gone over the course, preparing for the race, and all of a sudden you get up on the morning and an act of nature or a human related development poses an obstacle on the course that you have to traverse. It is very tough to deal with. But that's why a part of preparation has to be the mental conditioning to execute at your best on the day of competition. I believe we're on a break right now, so let's take the break here on 4106 FM. We get the respective times. I don't know if I think we're on the same time as you, Dervan, over there in Philadelphia. So let's take the break and you give us the times here on 4106 FM, a special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora live online, live from the 27th staging of the longest running off-road triathlon of its kind here in Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
6:30 in the morning in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, which means it's 7:30 a.m. here inside the Palestra at the University of Pennsylvania.
Dr. Jackie Campbell is on call this and every Wednesday evening at 8 with Powering Your Health. Powering Your Health is Power 106 FM's flagship program dedicated to health and wellness, your one-stop place to power a healthy lifestyle. How can we help you to power your health? You can reach the show anytime by calling 876 922 411225 or by sending a text or WhatsApp message to 876 279 8598. Brought to you by Benson Pharmacy and Wellington Dental. That's Powering Your Health. Powerful health and wellness discussion and interaction. This and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Only on Power 106 FM.
Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're broadcasting live from the Palestra, the oldest major college arena still in use today, opened back in 1927. And you've also been hearing us talk about this year's staging of the Penn Relays, which is the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. And we've also been letting you know that this year marks the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, in the Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. We're delighted to have Jesse Blake on location to give us all the details we need on the action as far as this triathlon is concerned, the oldest of its kind in the world. Jesse.
Thank you, Dervan. Thank you so much for rejoining us here. The sun peeking out over the hills of St. Elizabeth. Yes, the forecast is for sunny skies throughout this morning. Good marine conditions as well, I'm sure. And I can tell you, the meteorological service, they had the marine forecast on point. It's very calm seas here, very calm seas here in Great Bay, in the Penn in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick word with this gentleman. How are you, sir? I'm fine, man. My name is Jesse Blake from 416. What's your name? Hewlett Light. Famous Hewlett Light from Kingston with football, track and field and everything, you know. What brings you down here? I live down here and I used to work with Grace Kennedy. And I am living down here and I returned to the place of my birth, you know. What makes this competition so special, not only for Treasure Beach, but for sports in Jamaica? Well, because one of the things is that the people, the old people who are committed and all that, the most of the successful. And I think that is what is happening out here. Why the schools here, it has been a success. Just wanted to ensure that we got you in, Mr. Dyke. All the very best. Thank you very much. I'll come again. Every year you come back, man. All right, great. Well, thanks so much, Mr. Dyke. And you know, let's now talk to a lady who holds this competition so near and dear to her heart. What a pleasure once again to catch up with the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and of course leader of government business in the Senate, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith. Good morning and welcome to the airwaves of Power 106 FM for Jamaicans on the rock and across the world for you to hear. How are you?
Wonderful. Morning, Jesse. Morning to all our listeners, to our Jamaicans here and abroad. It is amazing here. In fact, you should be here. Not you, Jesse. I know you're here. But wherever you are, and I know some of you are in some serious cold weather, I want to tell you here on the beautiful South Coast in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, beautiful blue skies, beautiful glassy seas, and it is just perfection.
Just want to let you know as well, our pioneer of diaspora broadcasting, Dervan Malcolm, is over in Philadelphia at the moment and listening to you right now.
Morning, Dervan.
Hi.
How the relay is going?
Good morning, Minister. It's a mixed bag.
I think that's an apt description for what's happening here on location. What makes this event so near and dear to your heart?
Well, what makes it nearest and dearest is that I have family who's doing the whole thing, and it's actually something that I do for my brother's birthday every year. So he and his wife do the full try. They've been doing it for years. My nephew, who is over there, he's doing the little try this year as well. And so all of us try and do a piece, part of good health, part of experiencing the best of Jamaica, part of just us promoting the best of Jamaica, because it's an international off-road triathlon. So a lot of people come down to not only experience Jamaica but to have a fantastic health and athletic experience.
I don't think that can be overstated. The health and fitness aspect of this, I mean, the overall wellness to families, to communities, and indeed the wonderful product that it is. It's truly a unique product on the Jamaican landscape.
Absolutely, and kudos, congratulations, and deepest appreciation to the Hensel family that started it and has continued it every year with some hiccups. Of course, we had the break in COVID, but everybody is back bigger and better than ever. And there's every level of fitness that's involved. And there are people like me who do a leg because we're not quite ready for the try. We don't have the time for full training. And there are people who do cycling only, like my husband. And there are people who do the full thing and they train for it all year. And it's you know, not only natural pieces and the microeconomy in St. Elizabeth that benefits. All the villas, everybody coming down and renting out, the restaurants, small cook shops, everybody benefits. Plus, the personal well-being is just fantastic.
I was about to say, that you look like you're ready to listeners. You should see Minister Johnson Smith. She look like she can take on a leg today.
I'm going to change out and put on my number and everything shortly. So that's where I'm heading now, to go to the next leg to meet the person who's riding and get my chip to do the run.
What's the name of your team?
Mental pot.
Dervan.
It's a long story.
All right, no problem. Thanks so much for joining us, Minister. All the very best on your leg and for Team Mental.
Thank you so much, and thanks for your interest and your promotion, of course, of this great event.
We are so happy to be here. Oh, who is it? Hello, how are you? Good. Great. My name is Jesse. What's your name? Luke. All right, Big Luke is here at the off-road triathlon. How has it been so far for you today, Luke? Good. What parts of the triathlon are you looking forward to the most? Is it the swim? Is it the bike run? Is it the trail? With a smile on his face. Well, all the very best, Luke. We hope you do very well today. And thanks so much for talking to us on 4106 FM.
You're welcome.
All right, great. Thanks, Minister. Bye, Luke. All the best, guys. Team Mental Pot in the house here at the 27th edition of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. All right, I see you with the flowers in the broadcast unit. This is a mobile broadcast, and it adds yet another element of excitement that we are so happy to bring to you here on 4106 FM. Well, the swim area, the swim transition area is now empty. Our final biker is making his way now. Oh, you're not taking on the trail? Oh, let's have a quick word with you then. Let's have a quick word with you. Welcome to Power 106 FM. My name is Jesse Blake. What's your name?
My name is Adam Cook from Newport Beach, California.
Adam Cook. Is it your first time here, Adam?
It is my first time in Jamaica, and I was just here to try the legendary ganja, and I ended up swimming in a triathlon.
I understand it totally well. So how was the swim for you, Adam?
It was really hard. It was a lot of people. I got kicked in the face twice, breathed in some water, kind of caught my breath. I finished middle of the pack or so, for an old dog, that's not too bad.
And for your first time as well, that's not bad at all.
I've done triathlons. It's been over 10 years though, so still somewhat got it, I guess. Yeah.
Not bad at all. But you come here for your first time, and to not finish at the back of the pack, but in the middle of the pack, that's truly commendable.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe in the front next time. I'll be back. Yeah, that was fun.
Hope you come back to Treasure Beach. It's a lovely area, and we thank you so much for coming.
Beautiful area, beautiful people, but everybody's so nice, and I'm recommending more people come. So, all right.
Cook from California, making his way to Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, my brother. All right, we'll see you.
Here. All right, great. Wow. That's just yet another element of what makes this event so special. It attracts persons, not only Jamaicans, but persons from other nationalities from all across the world to compete here at the longest running off-road triathlon in the world, the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Yes, the sun continuing to come out here, but primarily cool conditions. Thus far, the race result team has taken up the starting timer for the second leg of the Jake Off-Road Triathlon, which is the 25-kilometer bike run. Now, as we said earlier, the elements here in Treasure Beach really challenging. One thing that the triathlon is known for is for the challenging nature of the bike run and also the 7 kilometer trail run. Yes, so the competitors have made their way now to the 25 kilometer bike run. Well, all of them are basically on it. The transition area, the first transition area is absolutely empty at the Great Bay Cultural Center. As we said earlier, about 20 teams participating and about 60 individuals are competing here at the 27th stages of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. And good morning to Jason Henzel and the organizing team. And Brown, Tanisha, the other members of the Jake's team, and the Bread's Treasure Beach Foundation. All right. While we now look to turn our vehicle and start the movements, we just want to let you know that, of course, the triathlon, we're very happy to have the support of the Jamaica Tourist Board, Jake's Hotel and Villas, Water, Nature Valley, Ori, Malta, Jamaica Standard Products, Couples Resorts, Beyond Sunset Resort, Lashings Boutique Hotel, YS Falls, Island Car Rental, Treasure Beach Women Group and Easy Foundation, and the Rohan Parag led Target Advertising. And their tagline is reaching your target market. Our target now is the 25-kilometer bike run to see just what's happening, how the competitors are faring. So the broadcast unit, of course, navigated by our very able broadcast engineer Richard Flowers. We have made a turn in the Great Bay intersection here, and we are now going to be jumping in the broadcast unit and making our way to start the second leg of the 27th Jakes Off-Road Triathlon, which is the uh, 25-kilometer bike run. Now, very challenging course, as Jason Henzel told last Wednesday, and we're looking forward to hearing and getting some feedback from the competitors as to how they fared on this second leg of the Kings of Triathlon. It's a very lovely and calm Great Bay beach here in Treasure Beach. Seems to be attracting a lot of bathers as well, as we pass just some of the many competitors or that many spectators that have come out to witness and to cheer on the competitors of the Jigsaw Road Triathlon, which is something that really, as Winston Churchill would say, warms the cockles of the organizing team's heart. Jason Henson told us last Wednesday that it's a big part of the activity and the excitement here at the Jigs Off-Road Triathlon. Some very colorful encouragement, to put it modestly, for the competitors. And there are some more persons who are now making their way from the Great Bay Beach area to the other um, parts of this course for the Jakes Off-Road. time, of course, in Treasure Beach and over there in Philadelphia. And I found it very interesting as well as we head to the break. Team Jamaica Bickle is celebrating almost 30 years of hospitality, providing hospitality to athletes from Jamaica and the Caribbean. And what do you know? Jakes is celebrating almost 30 years in existence as well.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
6:46 in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which means it's 14 minutes to 8 o'clock here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Get ready for Expo Jamaica 2023. We're connecting the world to Jamaica with over 350 Jamaican exhibits in manufacturing, exports, produce, agriculture, tourism, and services. Bring on your family and friends. Friday, April 28th, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. National Indoor Sports Center to the National Arena. Adults $1,500, children under 12, 500. Expo Jamaica. Free with things so wanted. Hosted by the JMBA, powered by the Ministry of Industry, Investment, and Commerce. Check social media for details.
Dr. Jackie Campbell is on call this and every Wednesday evening at 8 with Powering Your Health. Powering Your Health is Power 106 FM's flagship program dedicated to health and wellness. Your one-stop place to power a healthy lifestyle. How can we help you to power your health? You can reach the show anytime by calling 876-922-41125 or by sending a text or WhatsApp message to 876-279-8598. Brought to you by Benson Pharmacy and Wellington Dental. That's Powering Your Health. Powerful health and wellness discussion and interaction. This and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Only on Power 106 FM.
Let's go, studio. Thank you so much for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're live inside the Palestra, the oldest major college arena still in use today, officially opened in 1927 on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania here in Philadelphia for the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. Back home in Jamaica, it's the 27th staging of the Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. And we have been getting detailed descriptions from Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, thanks to our colleague Jesse Blake on location. Where exactly are you now, Jesse?
All right. Thanks so much, Dervan. Well, I can tell you that we are making our way inland to the second transition point for the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. We are on the Great Bay Main Road. Yes, we are on the Great Bay Main Road right now. We've passed about two refreshment stations, and there are a lot of refreshment stations throughout this course. The bike run will take you through some of the backwoods of Treasure Beach, including through Calabash Bay and other areas. So the bikers are in some of these on some of these
I'm actually
areas
live.
right now, and we are now approaching yet another refreshment station here at the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Let's take a minute. I think we're going at the at this point.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes,
If I'm
yes.
not mistaken, close to Jack's Practice
Because this is live.
and pizzas here in Treasure Beach, one of the days of the community tourism attractions here
I'll be here.
in
I'll be here all day.
Treasure Beach. Of course, Beach, really the beacon of community
No, that's
tourism,
me.
not only in Jamaica, but also in the Caribbean. And when our competitors signed up and registered
Morning
for
as well. Yeah, man, good
competition
to see you.
here at the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, they are contributing to a very great cause. Dervan, you can remember a couple of years back when the Fred's Treasure Beach Foundation
We're
Sports
doing
Park
two
was
broadcasts
opened.
simultaneously.
And
So
when,
rather
of course, persons
reporters
signed up
and
for
St.
the
Elizabeth,
competition
because there's a
of
triathlon, Jake's
triathlon,
off-road triathlon
they
in
have
St.
an
Elizabeth
opportunity to
today,
strengthen
right?
the further development of the
Okay.
Fred's Treasure Beach Foundation
I knew
Sports Park. They plan in to install
Seems
an
off.
industrial kitchen at the Fred Treasure Beach Sports Park, and proceeds from this race, of course, will go in a big way to the development of that industrial kitchen. And we understand that the plan implementing the industrial kitchen is not only to greater serve the needs of the sports park, but to and to use the sports park here in Treasure, but it also will serve as a training facility for the culinary arts here in Treasure in the bread basket parish. Now, told us earlier in the week that the Red Treasure Beach Foundation will engage the National, that the Heart NSTA Trust, the Heart National Service and Training Agency here in Jamaica to, of course, provide training for persons coming out to build their culinary skills. So it is a wonderful opportunity to Sorry, Lashings. Don't worry. It's not looking like, oh dear, is he coming to me? Good morning to the team from the Lashings Boutique Hotel. So, yeah, so the event, of course, when you support it, it's for a great cause, right? All right, so we've stepped out of the our broadcast unit, and we are now at the Sandy Bank entrance here in Treasure Beach. And thanks so much to the team from the Jamaica Social Investment Fund. Uh, we see here have done some work in rehabilitating the Sandy Bank basic school here in Treasure. Of course, the Jamaica Social Investment Fund will let you know that they are investing for community development. We see here that the rehabilitation of the Sandy Bank Basic School in Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth uh, was funded by JSIP, a project of the government of Jamaica in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank, the CDB, and sponsored by the Sandy Bank Basic School ETA Parenting Association. We have the Migrant Parent Teachers Association here at the Sandy Bank Basic School facilities are very well kept, and yeah, it's pretty clean. Of course, no school today, but they stand right outside the Sandy Bank Basic School. We find yet another refreshment station, one of many, of course, here for the 27th staging of the Jake Off-Road Triathlon. And we just want to, of course, show some respect and support to those who come out and give their time and service to the successful staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Let's see if we can have a word with a member of the refreshment team on location. Good morning. Welcome to Power 106 FM. My name is Jesse. What's your name, Jennifer? Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us on this sunny Saturday morning. Is indeed rather a great day.
Yes, it is. Today is a great day for Jake's Triathlon.
Now, how long have you been coming out to support the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon?
Actually, this is my first year. My friend Lisa, who's one of the oldest Lashes, she asked me to volunteer. Waking up very early this morning to come out. I'll do that for Lashes. and change.
Of course. And tell us what you have available at this refreshment station.
Unfortunately, only H2O, water and ice.
And ice, no, that will come in very handy for the competitors of the Jigsaw Pro Triathlon. So we're here outside the Sandy School. What so far in terms of the activity?
Well, we've seen the scientists they've gone through already. We have a little public with Lisa and Shawnake, of course, have been doing the traffic, directing traffic. And people come out to support. At least they pass and beat their horn. That's their support.
Great sign to see, of course, the support of the wider community is important. I'm sure you would agree to the athletes as well.
Oh, no, definitely. I mean, it's a real effort for them, I'm sure, especially with this type of terrain.
Terrain can indeed be challenging.
Yes, yes, but they've had to be moving stones out the road, yes.
I mean, that's a part of an off-road triathlon, and that's one thing that I'm sure you'd agree that teams and individual competitors would have to train for. There are some uncertainties, some variables that you can only experience on race day.
That is correct. That's correct. Yes. And they're meeting it with a challenge.
Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us on Power 106 FM, and all the very best. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you.
All the very best. You have lots of water available here at this refreshment station. Lisa from Lashings, come over. After so, after such time. Lisa, come over. You're looking out. Well, you are doing a very important service. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing as well?
I am doing excellently this morning. I'm Jesse. I never introduced myself. I'm so sorry. From Power 106 FM. We are live on the Jamaican Diaspora live online. I'm here at the triathlon Dervan Malcolm. The host of this show is at the Penn at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. So we have coverage, a wide-ranging coverage today. So far, how's it been for you here at the triathlon? Lisa?
This is my first. This is quite exciting. This is quite exciting. It's quite exciting to see the road, to see where the winners and well, only had the bicycle passing by a while ago. So it's quite exciting. Having to step into something that brings the sun so all the time, stopping the traffic because people still pass. But it's quite exciting. Yeah.
What does it mean for Lashings Boutique Hotel to be a part of the Jigsaw Pro Track?
Well, strictly tourism, and it is an event for James, it's an event for the city. So, of course, we have to help as best as we can, and they ask us for to create a walk the shot of reflection. Yeah.
Great, man. That's excellent. And so far, what have you sensed from the wider community of Treasure Beach to support this event?
Well, we've seen people who are just from the community helping, people who's helping to hand out, like Jennifer, for instance, she's just from the community, but she does this with handing out water and assisting the participants of the event. So everybody participates as best as they can.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Lisa. All the very best and congratulations to you and the team from the Lashings Boutique Hotel. Thank you for supporting the Jigsaw Pro Triathlon. You are all about community development, and of course, we wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Lisa there and the team from Lashings by Jennifer. We are going to be making our way from the water station here at the Jigs Off-Road Triathlon at the Sandy Bank Infant School. Time now to jump once again into the mobile broadcast unit. Oh, well, sure, why not? I'm gonna get some water, Richard. So let's get some refreshment. Jennifer, it is also nice to bring us 2 bottles of water. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All the very best to you and the team. Keep doing the good work, guys. Take care. All right. So, pretty energized the team from the water station that I'll be past the Calabash Bay Postal Office and continue to make our way on the Treasure Beach Main Road. We're making our way down to at Seafood and we take a couple stops along the way and we pass the sign passing to the Lashings Hotel. Yeah, while we make our way along the Treasure Beach Main Road, time for another break here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live online on Power 106 FM. Let's get the respective times for the broadcast locations for today's edition of the program. And when we come back, we'll have more from Philadelphia and, of course, much more from Treasure Beach.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
7:01 a.m. in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. 8:01 a.m. here at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia.
Listen every Sunday to Indian Talent on Parade with Dr. Winston Toolan. Now with an extended time, 5 to 6 p.m. Join us and learn more about Indian culture and music. That's Indian Talent on Parade with Dr. Winston Toolan. Sundays 5 to 6 p.m. right here on Power 106 FM.
Dr. Jackie Camp is on call this and every Wednesday evening at 8 with Powering Your Health. Powering Your Health is Power 106 FM's flagship program dedicated to health and wellness, your one-stop place to power a healthy lifestyle. How can we help you to power your health? You can reach the show anytime by calling 876-922-41125 or by sending a text or WhatsApp message to 876-279-8598. Brought to you by Benson Pharmacy and Wellington Dental. That's Powering Your Health. Powerful health and wellness discussion and interaction. This and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Only on Power 106 FM.
All right.
I hear some people say we are going away, but if I even leave, I won't be going away. I'm a fan of Jamaica, I'm a son of the stars. I love the sea, I love the sun, the Lord, I love the stars. And so we ride home.
Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on this special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I am Dervan Malcolm, live at the Palestra on the University of Pennsylvania campus here in Philadelphia. Meanwhile, back home in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, my colleague Jesse Blake is doing duties covering the 27th Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. So it's a busy schedule. And of course, we're here covering the behind-the-scenes activities and efforts of Team Jamaica Bickle and their sponsors and donors and supporters. And this is the third and final day of the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. And we're going to be interacting with a couple of our guests here on location. But right now, let's get the very latest from Jesse Blake on location in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth.
Thank you so much for joining me here, Dervan. And of course, we just want to send our best wishes and regards to the athletes at the Penn Relays, to, of course, the team organized for discussions with you at the Palestra at the University of Pennsylvania, to Team Jamaica Pickle, the wonderful work that they are doing for not only Jamaican but Caribbean athletes competing at the Penn Relays. A very good morning to the diaspora over there in Philadelphia. And of course, if you're listening to us from anywhere in the world, we thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful day on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online. What a pleasure it is to wake up early with Dervan this morning and to cover the 27th staging of the Jakes Off-Road Triathlon. All right, so we've made our way from the Sandy Bank Infant School where the water station being manned by Lashings Boutique Hotel uh, is located, and we have made our way uh, down from there. We've turned, come off the Treasure Beach main road. We're actually at an intersection now uh, with Old Wharf Road here in Treasure Beach, and just wanted to stop to give you an idea of what's happening at this intersection here, uh, where the breads store.
Sounds. Jesse, are you there? Have we lost Jesse? All right, while we try to sort that out, if you're just tuning in, it's a special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online here on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm, still inside the Palestra on the University of Pennsylvania campus here in Philadelphia as we continue our coverage of the behind the scenes work, the massive undertaking which goes into transporting, feeding, clothing, and housing our athletes. Initially, our Jamaican athletes, but that has expanded to include our Caribbean brothers and sisters, and the, the interest has never waned, and the commitment remains solid from the volunteers here in Philadelphia, elsewhere in the United States, and even from back home in Jamaica. We have seen where Team Jamaica Bickle has ensured that we also have the input of Jamaicans uh, living in Jamaica to travel to the Penn Relays to play their part in making the event what it has become. And we look forward to the further growth and development. And so let's try again and see if Jesse has reconnected. Jesse, are you back with us? Not yet. All right. While we're trying to reestablish that connection with Jesse Blake in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, we want to use the opportunity to remind you, our faithful listeners at home and abroad, of a couple of developments in terms of events and happenings involving members of the Jamaican diaspora who are still quite busy hosting events to earn revenue, to bring in revenue to support special initiatives. And so we want to bring to your attention the annual reunion gala of the KC Old Boys Association USA Inc. that is scheduled for next Saturday, the 6th of May from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's Saturday, the 6th of May, next Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. The annual reunion and awards gala put on by the KC Old Boys Association USA Inc. So make a note of that event. Also, You're being encouraged to save the date for the 11th annual Barbara M. Simpson Memorial Scholarship Awards dinner, and that is scheduled for 6 o'clock in the evening on the 11th of May. Admission $100 US. The Barbara M. Simpson Memorial Fund is hosting its 11th annual awards dinner at the Eastwood Manor in the Bronx in New York. At the event, 6 $1,500 US scholarships will be presented to college-bound high school seniors, and 6 distinguished members of the community will be honored. The event is being held under the patronage of the Consul General in New York. That's Alcyon Wilson, and you're encouraged not to miss out on this opportunity. Let's try again for Jesse Blake. Jesse, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Oh,
am.
there you are. What
Listen,
did you go? Did you go for a swim?
so Michael makes their way now to the transition area, and we just had the police pulling us over a while ago, ensuring that we, of course, get out of the way. This was Michael. So let's make our way now down to Diaspora Seafood and the Pizzas. Let's get there as quickly as possible. We're almost there. We're passing the Beyond Sunset Resort at this. So we are making our way now past there, past the Church of God. We're passing now the Hotel and Villas. Morning, guys. Morning, folks. And we are now making our way to Diaspora Seafood and Pizzas. Only one left turn away. Thanks so much, guys. And good morning to not only the team from the Jamaican Constabulary Force, ensuring that the course is clear, but also other members of the Red Treasure Beach Foundation who are also marshalling the force as well. So we have made our way now to the main parking area of the Diaspora Seafood and Pizzas establishment, and lots of energy here on station that's getting up on. There is a lot of activity outside here. Let's see, because we should be heading out in that area for the third leg. So teams will soon Diaspora Seafood and Pizzas after our competitors, not only teams, but also individuals are competing. So competitors, the 4 teams for Diaspora, for those who would have competed on the 5-kilometer bike run, for transition to the 7-kilometer trail run. I had leg of the demonstration of the Jake off-road travelers. We're sitting here at Diaspora Food and Pizzas, and the public address system is fired up and already pumping out some nice tunes for the delight of the patrons and wider spectators of the Jake off-road travelers. We have seen some transitions made so far, and we look forward to, and here comes our bikers are coming. All right. Yeah, everyone on alert. Full alert now. The Jamaican Constabulary Force officers on their bike, and I see they are very, very friendly with the citizens of Chesapeake. That's very good to see. Another biker pouring past us right now on this track, entering the second transition area here for the 27th staging of the Jake Off-Road Triathlon. And we look forward to getting around to that main transition area to give you a feel of what's happening at that area. I believe we're on a break right now. So time now to the respective time from the broadcast locations for the special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online. We'll have more when we return.
Healthy habits start with washing your hands several times per day with soap and water. If soap and water are not available, use Benjamin's hand sanitizer and rubbing alcohol. The time by Benjamin's is
Dr. Jackie Campbell is on call this and every Wednesday evening at 8 with Powering Your Health. Powering Your Health is Power 106 FM's flagship program dedicated to health and wellness. Your one-stop place to power a healthy lifestyle. How can we help you to power your health? You can reach the show anytime by calling 876-922-41125 or by sending a text or WhatsApp message to 876-279-8598. Brought to you by Benson Pharmacy and Wellington Dental. That's Powering Your Health. Powerful health and wellness discussion and interaction. This and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Only on Power 106 FM.
Sorry about that, studio. I had to step away for a moment. Let's go. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're coming to you live from the Palestra on the campus of University of Pennsylvania here in Philadelphia. The Palestra set up back in 1927, and this is the 127th staging of the Penn Relays, where we've been focusing on the backroom operations of this massive undertaking of the almost 30-year-old Team Jamaica Bickle organization in taking care of our athletes or ambassadors. And in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jesse Blake has been doing all the legwork with respect to live coverage of the 27th annual Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. So it's a busy Saturday morning here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. And let's check in once again with Jesse.
Durban, we are here at the second transition area. Yes, the second transition area. Jason Henson and the team are moving this area, ensuring that there is a clear path for the competitors, no obstruction of the course, and you'll hear the cheers in the background. You may hear the cheers in the background of the team here, and of course the spectators for the 27th edition of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Well, what's happening is that the competitors will come into this area. They will either hand off their time tag to the third leg competitor, of course, or individual who's competing will come in, uh, put their bikes down, whatever preparation they are making to take on the third leg, they do that. Some of those preparations include, of course, changing footwear, taking off the cycling gear, the helmets, etc. Excuse me, and yeah, making their way uh, out of Jack Scratch and understand that 7 kilometer trail run. The sun is out now, and the cloud cover not that great. There are some clouds in the distance. We're looking at the is it the Winton Wind Farm or the JPS Wind Farm here in on the hills of St. Elizabeth in the vicinity of Malvern. Yeah, that's where we're looking. That's to the west of where we are right now. uh, and that's where the clouds are. Otherwise, it's blue skies persisting here in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. The sun, yeah, will prove to be a slight challenge. No wonder the triathlon started a bit earlier than normal to give the competitors the best chance possible to really perform optimally. So the conditions on the trail, we understand, are quite rocky, and there is a certain level of strategy as another biker comes in transition for the third leg. Would a lot into the strategy in terms of footwear for the competitors for the trail run. We understand most of it a bit rocky in some areas, it's rockier in others. And I was looking at an article last night, and there are some persons who actually uh, don't get as thick a toe of the shoes that you would think to handle the rapid terrain. Some are actually comfortable with slightly thinner soles. So some soles would probably be about 2 inches, some smaller. Yes, in terms of width, uh, smaller. Uh, on the strategy that the particular athlete would be employing for the race. So we can understand that footwear is crucial, especially on the surface of the race. Also very important, having the least amount of weight on you as possible. You can understand the less weight that you have getting in proper support at the time that you will use. So, software being employed, a lot of techniques being employed for the execution of faith. And yeah, it seems as if the team and the individual competitors have put a lot into ensuring that they do put out a very good level of performance today. Uh, some teams would have been here from about 2 weeks in advance, some longer, to ensure that they understand the course as best as possible to ensure that they perform at their best on the day. From the 300 swim to get an idea of the wave height, how the wind speed will impact your swim, the type of conditions or the type of obstacles, for example, hills or other types of obstacles that uh, may see the sarcasm, other things that may be present. If you want to get an idea as you go through the type of obstacles from the swim to the 25-kilometer uh, bike run, and of course for the 7 kilometer trail run, you'd have an idea from as good as possible, from as early as possible, the types of obstacles that you'll face. If you don't have the opportunity to come here weeks in advance, the team at DJ Club will travel on, the race team, Jim Pearl, I see Jim Pearl a bit off in the distance as well. And he's ensuring that the competitors are doing as best as possible. No obstacles clear paths, and all the race marshals in the world are here. I think let's have a quick word with Jason. I know he's very busy, and I can understand why. This morning, how are you? I'm fantastic. You know, this is one of my favorite days of the year. I mean, look at this coming in here now. This is Nora Bush, you know. She brought Canada. She is from Canada. She brought 18 people from Canada, right? I mean, I'm telling you, the girls are really showing up this year. A lot of females. I would say we have more females this year as a percentage than probably every other year. And let me tell you, they're all in. Let me tell you, here's Randy Boba, one of our main sponsors, and did incredibly well. Randy sprints in Randy is a sprinter from America, and I think we should do a little interview with Randy right now because he's one of the cornerstones of this triathlon. We couldn't do it without his support. Absolutely. Randy, how are you? Good. I'm excellent. Thank you so much for joining us on Power 106 FM here in Jamaica. How's it been for you today in competing? Awesome. Yeah, today was our first day doing the relay, so that was a new experience. And a great event all around. Individual events, great relays, well supported. It was just a lot of fun. Glad to be back doing it. Absolutely. When you think of the prominence of this event, what you have seen in terms of community support, what does it also how the community is placing importance on this event? It's a legend in the community. It is the community. So it's sort of the reason I come down to this. Is just the local feel of it, and what it does, what it puts back into the community, seeing the community put into it. It's just a tremendous event. And we've got a not-for-profit that my wife and I started. Basically, almost all our proceeds go to support the triathlon and the local community here because it's just Jason. Everybody's just done such a fantastic job. Absolutely. And we congratulate you for, of course, finding the time and, of course, understanding the importance of supporting the event. Thank you very much. Appreciate taking the time to talk to me. Absolutely. Now, before you go, Randy, are you competing by yourself or with a team? No, today is my first relay. Okay, first relay. So it's a team. Yeah, team event today. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. So how so you did the run leg? How you did the swim? A friend of mine worked in California. He came down, did the swim. Mm-hmm. I did the bike, and then one David Treadwell is doing. He's a local man. He's doing the run today. We should your team all the what's the name of your team? Team No Place Like Home. Ah, so I love that. All the best. Big up to my team No Place Like Home. All the best, Randy. Wow, take care. Wow, that's amazing. Jason, in the what is called the not-for-profit? Do you remember the name of Ease Foundation? Ease Foundation, and trust me, Randy is one of those people who does everything. You know, I mean, he's donating the first prize bicycle this year. He gives of himself his effort. He's in the organizing committee. He's a sponsor. He's a participant. I mean, he's everything to this race. And you know, we just couldn't be happier to have Randy Bover around. His family are so supportive. You know, he's the kind of guy that we just know how he's one of the cornerstones of this race, and why we feel so good about it. No one comes to Randy. You know what I mean? He's just unbelievable. And yeah, it's good to see him back. And then this year we have Score Indy Gottlieb, who started it back in 1995 in myself. So it's nice to have her. Team man is like our guest of honor this year. You know, Amy went on from being a Peace Corps to being a very senior person in the CDC. The center is control in a and running an $800 million US program. And then she worked for USAID in South Africa and Victoria. So I mean, Amy has gone on to do unbelievably inspiring things, and it's nice to know that in the early days, she was a peaceful volunteer right here in Treasure Beach, making a difference. So it's just one of those things where I find that anyone who volunteers, anyone who anyone who's thinking of their career path as a young person and they may have a little idle time or maybe they're busy already, just try and find something worthwhile to volunteer towards. Because I find that that helps to build your grit and your grace and your character, and then it comes out nice later on. It's one country, one world, and it's just when you contribute and empathy, um, that's just the greatest thing in the world, you know. So that would be one of my messages today. This is Sean Scott coming in from Whitting. Oh, Sean Scott! All right. Sean! Like the Sean Scott right here to move it from 7 a.m. to a.m. My wife was also advocated for that for a long time as well. I think we're very, very dedicated to 6 a.m. And you're seeing the results of that now because it's not as hot, and of course a lot of the runners have gone out. So I think we're gonna have a safe race from all accounts, and yeah, people are really happy. The athletes, the sponsors, the community. It's looking good. It's looking really, really good. Very good.
Hmm?
We're on a break here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online
Just
on
stay there.
Power
Don't move.
106
One second.
in the respective times
One second.
for Treasure Beach, and of course where Dervan is right now with Team Jamaica Bickle at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. Go ahead, Dervan.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
7:32 a.m. back home in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which means it's 28 minutes to 9 o'clock in the morning here at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia.
Expo Jamaica 2023.
Yes, sir.
We're connecting the world to Jamaica. Support all things Jamaica. Over 350 exhibits on display. CD Food Court, Farmers Market, Sheriff's Village, True Shake Kids Zone. 3 exciting days, 2 arenas. Friday to Sunday, April 28 to 30. National Indoor Sports Center to the National Arena. Produced by JMEA. Powered by the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Partners, Champro, JPS, Scotiabank, NCB, Access Financial Services, and CB Foods. Facebook and IG for details.
Both sides of the story. Do you have a title for your land? Are you thinking about buying or selling land? How much is your property worth? Tune in to both sides of the story with Dervan Malcolm on Power 106 FM every last Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. for the NLA and You, a program that examines the National Land Agency's role in building an efficient and transparent land titling system for Jamaicans. That's the NLA and You on both sides of the story with Dervan Malcolm every last Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal, committed to serve you better.
Sorry, just a moment. Oops, oops. Okay. All right, no problem. You can move. Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us on this special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're live inside the Palestra on the University of Pennsylvania campus here in Philadelphia. And while we're here covering especially, no, we've been taking note of the races as well, but especially the work that is being done by this army of volunteers who make up the organization Team Jamaica Bickle. It's tremendous work, and it's worth celebrating, promoting, highlighting, and featuring. And that's why we have been doing this and continue to do this in terms of broadcasting from the Penn relays year after year. We've missed a couple of years, for obvious reasons, but there is still a lot to celebrate in that regard. While we are here in Philadelphia under wet conditions, it's been raining since yesterday, and amazing the commitment of our athletes. They ran in the rain as if they were experiencing perfect conditions. And we are so proud of them, and we want to continue to celebrate them. And let's find out what's the very latest now, because we've also been bringing you live coverage of the 27th staging of the Jake's Treasure Beach Off-Road Triathlon. And Jesse Blake, our colleague, is on location on the ground in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. What's the latest, Jesse?
Well, I can tell you, Durban, that there are more bikers coming in off their second leg 25-kilometer bike run here in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. So there are teams handing over their time tags to the third leg competitor. So the second leg competitor hands off the time tag to the third leg competitor. And of course, there are a lot of refreshment stations here on location at Jack's Sprats and the pizzas here in Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth. Before the break, Dervan, you may have heard Jason Enzel speaking to the work of the Easy Foundation and the support of other entities to come on board for the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, including title sponsors, the
So we didn't want to catch when
Oh,
where the bikers would go into. Third, rather the left lane is where the bikers would go into, and that would lead them to the transition area, the transition from bike to foot. Yes, that's correct, from bike to foot. So they're essentially making sure that all is well in terms of the competition in the right direction and or to get ready for the third leg 27th staging of the Jake's Offroad Triathlon. Uh, let's do a quick reminder for our listeners of our partners that have allowed us to be here for this thus far, successful staging of the Jake Off-Road Triathlon as more bikers come in. Jim is pointing them to the left lane that leads them to the second transition area. We just want to ensure that our listeners get an idea of the entities that have put together to put on the longest running event of its kind in the world. This is the 27th staging of this off-road triathlon, and it would not be possible without the kind support of the Jamaica Tours Board, Jake's Hotel and Villas, Wata, Nature Valley, Powerade, Malta, Jamaica Standard Products, Couples Resort, Beyond Sunset Resort, Lashing Boutique Hotel, Wyatt Falls, Island Car Rental, Treasure Beach Women Group, Randy Brother and the Easy Foundation. Of course, they lent a big hand to the staging of the event. Also, we want to thank Rohan Parag and the team from Target Advertising. Their tagline is reaching your target market. All right. More competitors now making their way to the yellow gate and over the meter, the race results timing meter here to start the third leg of competition in the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. The wind has picked up a bit. The wind has picked up a little bit. Yeah, I see the leaves blowing. Oh, by the way, the winds of the sea here in Treasure Beach are blowing in a southeasterly direction, as according to the Meteorological Service of Jamaica's marine forecast. So winds are moving southeasterly at 10 knots. Later on, it will pick up to about 15 knots going into the afternoon. And of course, the wave heights are about a meter, and in the afternoon, it should pick up to a meter and a half. We're on a break here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online. Some more horns blazing, more bikers coming in. I want to tell you, the community members, those who own bikes, are using those bikes to offer service to the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Seems as if we have the first runner. We have a winner coming in. This seems to be the winner. A lot of fanfare right now as we have a winner. We have a winner of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Yeah, you heard the fanfare in the background. Let's see if we can get a word in with the gentleman who's come in, who seems to be first. There was the tape put up, the Jake's tape put up for him. And of course, he won the tape. So he has won something. Remember now, there are teams and individual aspects of sections of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Let's get some more information. We endeavor to, when we get back from this break, let's get the respective time so the broadcast for this special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online.
You're listening to 106 FM. The time is now
7:46 in the morning back home in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which means it's 14 minutes to 9 o'clock right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How are you? Okay, good, good, good. All right, so this is our setup. This is where we broadcast from now. The power of a simple phone.
to your body chakra. One way every life reset. That's the chakra special feature. Every 7 Tuesday, 18 a.m.
So what I'm going to ask you to do in just a moment is to take up your position right here. And
Tune in every Thursday at 3:30 p.m.
give
for
the
your
word.
legal corner with Dana Walker Huntington, doing both sides of the story with Dervan Malcolm on Power 106 FM. It's your source of information regarding U.S. immigration matters, combined with Power 106 FM's pioneer of diaspora broadcasting. Call in with your U.S. immigration queries and concerns on 876-981-1125 or send a text or WhatsApp message to 876-279-8598 and get the answers you need for your U.S.
Let me make
immigration
sure I get the
questions.
names.
That's your legal corner with
I'll
Dana Walker
confirm
Huntington, Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. during both sides of the story with
So
Dervan Malcolm,
it's
only on Power 106 FM.
Natasha. Yeah, I got Natasha.
Still STEELE.
Okay. Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're continuing our broadcast from inside the Palestra here on the University of Pennsylvania campus in Philadelphia. It's the 127th Penn Relays. And also of note, as we've been sharing, is the fact that this building, the Palestra, was officially opened in 1927. So this is the 127th Penn Relays. The Palestra officially opened in 1927. And back home in Jamaica, our colleague Jesse Blake is at Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth, providing live coverage of the 27th annual Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, which is the longest running one of its kind in the world, right? So we have a lot to talk about. But of course, we have been highlighting constantly in our broadcasts the work of the volunteers, and it goes without saying. So we have a couple of the volunteers with us now. There's Barbara McInnes Wilson, and we also have Natasha Steele. You first, Barbara. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am fine, thanks.
Wonderful.
So how long since you've been volunteering with Team Jamaica Bickle?
I've been volunteering with Team Jamaica Bickle for the past 28 years.
Wow,
Yes.
that means you must be rich. How much money have you been paid over all these years?
Oh, I wish it's a voluntary situation here.
Yeah,
No one gets paid. We just lovingly do it.
I know.
Yes.
I deliberately pose the question because I wanted people to understand that we have humanitarians
Yes.
who are prepared to make the sacrifice in order to so that others will be able to survive and thrive and do well, just as you have been doing. So what over these 20 years, is it that you have remained in one particular area, or you have done a multiplicity of things as part of your voluntary work with Team Jamaica Bickle?
Well, I started out being like a volunteer for the first year,
Mhm.
and then I became the chair of the Philadelphia organization. When Blaine Stoddard stepped down, I became the chair for several years, and then I decided to let somebody else try their hands at being the chair. And so um, who was it? Carlene and another young gentleman took over the chair, and then I moved from there, and then I started to do co-chair, and then I go on with that, And then I'm now a member of Team Jamaica Bickle, the Philadelphia chapter, and just volunteer. It's hard work. It's very hard work, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah, I can see you really enjoyed. Stay where you are.
Yes.
Let's bring in Natasha Steele. Good morning, Natasha. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. How long since you have been a part of the team of volunteers for Team Jamaica Bickle?
I've been volunteering for 5 years. My first 4 years, I was doing the tea, and the coffee and the cocoa. Today, I'm doing everything.
I love it. What does this kind of service do for you when you have to make the sacrifices in the name of helping others and caring for others? How does that make you feel?
Blessed, very blessed. The blessed of those that come here and do the races and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Truly blessed.
Yeah. And so, do you actually get time to go and sit in the stands and enjoy the Penn relays as you volunteer for Team Jamaica Bickle?
No, I don't do sit in the stand. We get to look at the TV here and there, and then
Yes.
it's back to work.
Yeah. Just like that. And in terms of your own experience interacting with the student athletes, the officials, etc. What has that energy been like working in the environment with all these young people and athletics officials?
It's exciting because I've worked with children before, but this is my first. I'm American. I'm
Mhm.
from New York,
Mhm.
so this be my first time feeling like I'm in Jamaica. It is truly it's fun.
Mhm.
And then and to see how they appreciate everything
Yes.
that we do.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, look, I feel a little guilty because normally you'd be working now, and I'm taking you away from your work. So I just want to say congratulations to you. We salute you. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. And we want to wish you all the success that life has to offer. Thank you very much, Barbara.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you too, Natasha.
Thank you too.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. So, listeners, these are just two of those committed volunteers who have been telling you about uh, Natasha Steele and Barbara McInnes Wilson, giving us just a few minutes of their time because they're busy. They have people to feed, and a lot of work goes into that. Right now, though, let's see if we can get another update from Jesse Blake, who is in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. It's the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. There's more. Well, let's go straight to Jesse. Jesse, what's the latest?
Best wishes to, of course, Barbara and the team that you're conversing with over there at Team Jamaica Bickle at the Penn Relays. Good stuff, and we wish them all the very best and our continued support, of course. Now, let's have a quick word with yet another busy person. Let's have a quick word with yet another busy person, official timekeepers of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon race result. Alan Beckman is here. Good morning, Alan. Welcome to Power 106 FM.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
I am doing very well. Alan Beckman has the latest in terms of results for us. What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that first place was Carlisle Russell. He did a time of 1:28.46. And we got Sam Watts, who is second in 1:33.23. But of course, Beckle Sports, who does the time in all our results are live. So we see one more finisher coming through the line. That's Dane Wright. In the second, we'll be able to give you Dane Wright time there. But, yeah, but
Just to let you know, listeners, the timekeeping is almost instantaneous here.
Here we go. Right in third in 1:39.53. So if you really want to follow the road results, you just go to my.raceresult.com. That's my.race and then results.com and go to Jake's Triathlon and you'll be able to follow the results. As they finish, the results are uploaded.
All right. But they say the iron rate is for repetition. Once again, the top three individual finishers are for the
So we now have our fourth finisher, but the top three, Carlisle Russell 128.46, then go to Sam Waits, Right, and then fourth Stephen Rice, and we just had the fifth person, David De Goose. I'm sure I got a pronunciation wrong. Looking at that flag is yes, it looks very much like the Netherlands.
Well done, Alan. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you very much.
All right, great. Of course, long time race administrator and the timekeeper with race result. That's Alan Beckford. Let's see if we can head back over to the second transition area. That's where the most buzz is here at Jake's Off-Road Triathlon 2023. So, as Alan said, let's give you once again the information that you can indeed follow the results of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. So it's my in your browser. All right, thanks so much, Alan Beckford. So it's my.raceresult.com. Let's head there right now. And let's see here, you'll see when the page loads all events, race organizers, clubs, series, timers, and topics at the front. Then you'll see below that popular results. Seeing a race in France. I'm seeing one in the United States. I'm seeing one called the Donnersberg Trail. That's not the one that we're looking for. We are actually looking for the Jake's Off-Road. So let's see if we can do a search on myraceresults.com. Let's see here, name, location in the search bar. Let's just type in Jake's and see what we get. Let's type in, here we are. Jake's Triathlon in St. Elizabeth. And we have our first lady finishing. I believe that's number 189. Let's get the results. So we clicked on Jake's Triathlon 2023. And we have made our way now to the current results for the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. And the live updates come in fast and furious because it is the page is updating as we speak. So while the page updates, it's that time again. I think it's the right time to take our break here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on 4106 FM. Let's get the respective times for our broadcast locations for today's edition of the show. And when you come back to our location here, we'll give you the latest updates in terms of results for the 27th staging of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon.
You're listening to Pro 106 FM. The time is now
8 o'clock in the morning in Treasure Beach in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which means it's 9 a.m. here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Expo Jamaica 2023. We connected the world to Jamaica. Support all things Jamaica. Over 350 exhibits on display. CD Food Court, Farmers Market, Gems Village, Church Shake Kids Zone. 3 exciting days, 2 arenas. Friday to Sunday, April 28 to 30. National Indoor Sports Center to the National Arena. Produced by JMEA. Powered by the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. Partners, Jafro, JPS, Scotiabank, NCB, Access Financial Services, and CB Foods. Facebook and IG for details.
Did you know that the flu can lead to hospitalization and even death? Pregnant women, persons 60 years and older, babies and children, and persons with a chronic illness such as diabetes, asthma, or heart disease are at a high risk for complications from the flu. Get the flu vaccine today. Visit your nearest health center and ask to be vaccinated. The flu is no joke. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're coming to you live from two locations. Two locations. We're live inside the Palestra here at the Penn Relays on the University of Pennsylvania campus in Philadelphia. And our colleague Jesse Blake is in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, for the Jake's Treasure Beach, Jamaica off-road triathlon. And already results have been coming in. And there's a website, my.raceresult.com. And no doubt Jesse is checking out that site. And we heard some names called as well in terms of top performers, Carlisle Webley, Sam Watson, and Dane Wright. And those results are going to be, well, they're available already. Right, Jesse?
Correct, Dervan. That's correct. And just to let you know, we have the results being updated as we speak. So let's head now to my.raceresult.com, where if you type into, well, if you click on all events and the search icon will just pop up there, you just type in Jakes, you will see the results of the Jakes off-road triathlon. Carlisle Russell, the overall winner, yes, of the Jakes Off-Road Triathlon, the individual section. He clocked a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes and 46 seconds. And this is the perfect time to now be joined by Mr. Carlisle Russell himself. Good morning and welcome to the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM, sir. How are you?
Yeah, man, pleasure, love, respect.
Yeah, man. You must be elated to defend your title. Congratulations on the field.
Yeah, man, feel great, man. Trust me. There's little things and pain, but I still go through, and conquer it again one more time. Respect,
Excellent. Now, first of all, take us into the preparation that you, of course, went on undertook for this event.
Well, transition was, a bit tricky, but eventually when I get into each stage, I get to, forge through. So the swim was a bit hard, but, I get through the swim and transition to the ride. The ride was good. It took a while to transition, but once I transition and get into it, I've got to go through, quite smoothly. But I make sure to put in more effort in the ride because I had some injury on the run, so I could just take the run and come through the win.
Excellent. And in terms of the level of competition that you faced today, talk to us about that.
Yeah, man, the competition was tough, guys, and this is why a lot of people come out and before me. And when I'm on the ride, I get to try to go around them before the traffic to go on the off road, so that I won't have to struggle to go around them. So once I'm at the front now, I just keep jumping. So it was a good one. And I'm glad for the turnout, the support on the road, and all the sponsors, and all the best triathlon and the oldest off-road triathlon in the world. It's great. It's an honor to be in this event.
And you defended your title, which was harder to win this year or last year?
Last year, the first year. But as you go along, you get easier because you kind of know the route. Because each time I used to ride off the route, but this time I tried to
make sure I turn at the right point, so I don't have to put in too much to catch up.
And based on the preparation that you did for this race, this triathlon, everything was executed of course, following the preparation.
Well, the transition, only that part was a bit tough. Yeah, but the other bits, pieces are, good because, the train for the ride, and I tried to keep on the run, although I did try to take it easy on the run. So it was good, and the swimming, I put in some more swimming, so I don't have the last coming out the water. Yeah,
Plan worked.
the plan worked out well.
Congratulations once again, Carlisle. You have done an amazing job and you've represented this triathlon very well over the years. We thank you for your service and once again, congratulations, Sham.
Carlisle Russell.
You did.
Congrats, Sham. Yeah, Carlisle Russell.
I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. Yes, man, definitely. Your daughter's competing? Okay, let's see if we can get in a word with the daughter of the defending champion in the individual category, Carlisle Russell's daughter. Let's see here if we can get in a word with her. We'd love to. While we await her arrival, let's once again give you a rundown of the results that we have received thus far on my.raceresults.com. Once again, good day to Alan Beckford and the team race result. Here we go. Carlisle Russell, the champion, defending his title, finishing this race in a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes and 46 seconds. Second position in the individual category, Sam Waits. Yes, Sam Waits. 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 23 seconds for second overall. In third, taking the third spot, was competitor number 61, Dean Wright, in a time of 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 53 seconds. In fourth, competitor number 10, Stephen Royes, in a time of 1 minute 39.57 seconds. All four of the top competitors representing Jamaica. In fifth, all the way from the Netherlands, David de Koos. Yes. Competitor number 19, in a time of 1 hour, 40 minutes and 20 seconds. In sixth, competitor number 38, a national of Canada, but representing Team Jamaica, the first female finisher overall in the individual category, Laura Cousineau. Laura Cousineau, in a time of 1 hour, 45 minutes and 29 seconds. So Laura Cousineau, competitor number 38, the winner in the individual female category, winning in a time of 1 hour, 45 minutes and 29 seconds. She finished sixth overall. The seventh place finisher overall and second in the individual women category, Malika Russell, representing Jamaica. And listen to this, he finished seventh overall. She competes within the 11 to 15-year-old age group. Yes?
Hold on 1 second.
11 to 15-year-old
Thank you very much,
age
sir.
group. The seventh
That sounds good.
place finisher overall, Malika Russell.
Wonderful.
Must
Thanks
be
as
Carlisle's
usual.
daughter.
All right, Richard. Thanks.
And he's calling her right now.
So she finished second in the individual
I am
women
in
category and
Philadelphia,
finished seventh overall.
in Pennsylvania.
And she competes within the
No,
11 to
no.
15-year-old age group. Simply amazing.
So,
And
but I'll
we
be
have
back
the
in
pleasure
Jamaica on
of
Monday.
being joined by
Monday the
Malika
4th.
Russell right now on Power 106 FM. My name is Jesse. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
But,
Wow, you
but
are
I'm gonna
amazing,
go back
truly
home.
amazing. You
So
finished
I'll
seventh
talk to you
overall
when I'm
and the
free again. All
second
right?
placed woman overall in this
All right.
competition. How do you feel?
Later.
I'm elated.
Love
It
you.
was harder than I expected, harder than I remember, but I tried my best and fortunately I was able to do good.
You did amazing. Now take us through how you prepared for the race, for this race today.
Well, I do tracks at my school, so I'm able to do constant running. And I have been a rider for a good while, so that was already in ongoing. And swimming, I really had to work on my swimming because that's my weakest aspect, but I was able to work on it and do good today.
When you think of the level of competition at the Jigsaw Track and the fact that you finished second overall, what does it tell you about your conditioning?
I feel like I'm doing good at this point. I'm still young, and I know some of the athletes here are international triathletes, and to be able to perform at that level is very exciting, and I think I'm on the right track right now.
Your smile is brighter than the sun, Malika. Which school do you attend?
The Immaculate Conception High.
What an amazing asset for Immaculate Conception at high school. What can we expect from you going forward?
Well, I expect to represent the country in triathlon, cycling, and maybe other things. I'm going to keep working hard, and hopefully I can make it to the top one day.
And when you see that your dad is the champ once again, how does that make you feel?
It really motivates me because I'm able to train with him, and if I'm able to keep up with him one day, then maybe I can make it to the top too.
Your dad did an amazing job and you're carrying through on the legacy so well. We congratulate you once again and we wish you all the very best in your competing. And we hope that you compete at the greatest level for Team Jamaica. We are better for having you as a part of our family. All the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, take care. Wow, you should see her smile. That was amazing. I mean, the fact that she finished seventh overall for both men and women, and she competes within the 11 to 15-year-old age group. A student of Immaculate Conception High School, very active in terms of her extracurricular activities. Trained very well by her father, the defending champion for the Jakes Off-Road Triathlon, Carlisle Russell, and coming out and finishing seventh overall in the 2023 staging is truly a wonderful story to tell, and it's a story that we're very happy to bring to you here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. It is time for yet another break. Let's get the times for the broadcast locations for this extra special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online, and we have much more for you in Jamaica and around the world after this break.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
15 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which makes it 9:15 a.m. here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
The College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, continues to play its part in revolutionizing Jamaica's productive and education sectors for the demands of the 21st century. Learn more about CASE's philosophy, programs, and services in a special feature during Farm Talk with Alvin McKenzie every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. on Power 106 FM. This feature is brought to you by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, Case, Stanley Gardens, Portland. That's a special feature showcasing the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, Case, every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk. I'll be Mackenzie, right here on Power 106 FM. Expo Jamaica welcomes the general public from Friday, April 28th to Sunday, April 30th. And Power 106 FM will bring you highlights on all 3 days. Tune in for our show blitz on Friday, April 28th, starting with Real Business at 9 a.m., as well as broadcasts on Saturday, April 29th and Sunday, April 30th. Power 106 FM's coverage of Expo Jamaica 2023 is brought to you by Manpower and Maintenance Services Group, Guardian General Insurance Group Jamaica Limited, Jamaica Business Development Corporation, COK Cooperative Credit Union, Kingston Walls, University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, Jampro, H&L Rapid Value, Zebrod, New Eva Fencing Limited, and Property Services,
Going back
J&N
on shortly,
Logistics
yeah.
and Marine Services Limited, Jamaica Tea,
Handshake and
and
pleasant good
Ready
morning.
Caramella.
Good morning to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Nice to see you. Yeah?
Same here.
Yeah, remember, don't worry. I need to send this kind of all right?
Okay. Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. It's a special edition. We're live inside the Palestra at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, here in the United States of America. Back home in St. Elizabeth, Treasure Beach to be precise, in St. Elizabeth on Jamaica's south coast. Jesse Blake, our colleague, doing the legwork and giving us updates on the happenings there. And we've been getting results from the 27th annual Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. We're going to get back to Jesse in just a moment, but it is a Saturday morning and just after 8:15 Jamaica time, 9:15 in Philadelphia, and so that means it's time for us to feature another member of the Jamaican diaspora in the southern United States, and this time it's going to be a lady who holds a Master of Science in Sustainability Leadership from Arizona State University and a Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Marketing Communications from the University of the West Indies. And she's certified in content marketing and copywriting, social media marketing, digital marketing, Google Analytics, and SEO. And she will have to tell us what that is, and project management as well. She also has extensive experience in creating printed and video marketing material, managing internal and external communications, creating paid client ads, collecting and analyzing social metrics, and working with vendors, agencies, and leading industry partners. She is Ms. Shelly-Ann Lures, Communications Director for the Jamaica Diaspora Council, Southern USA. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Shelly-Ann Lures. How are you?
Good morning, Dervan. Up early on a Saturday, unusual for me. I'm happy to be joining you on this beautiful morning. It's actually 9:20 where I am in Atlanta.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's good to have you online with us, and happy to be able to feature you and the other members of the Jamaica Diaspora Council on a Saturday morning just after 9:15 your time, just after 8:15 Jamaica time. So let's get to it before time runs out on us. Shelly-Ann Lures, can you tell us why you decided to say yes to this voluntary position of Communications Director for the Jamaica Diaspora Council, Southern USA?
Well, first of all, being a very proud Jamaican, I always look for opportunities to support, and be a part of all the happenings around my country, whether I'm there or abroad. And this was a perfect opportunity presented to me by Mr. Peter Gracie when he took over the helm, and will be managing it for the next 3 years. So I saw this as a great opportunity to be engaged around all things Jamaican and still, maintain a tie to my country and, flying those the flag high and, trying to just put out my talents and skills. I got a lot of my training back home in Jamaica and I find it, very inspiring for me to still be able to participate in this way.
And you are taking on this responsibility while you still have uh, other duties in terms of your own vocation and profession. How has that been going in terms of managing your time?
Well, communications has been a instrumental part of my profession, and so I see it as great alignment. It's just defining different audiences for each category of work that I do. So I see this still as a continuation of what I've always been doing. It has not diverted me off my path at all. In fact, it has enhanced what I'm doing in terms of being able to connect with different communities and different demographics with different core messages. So I love to be busy as a matter of fact. Mr. Peter and the rest of the team and I normally have frequent meetings where we discuss ideas and, about how we can collaborate and make this as effective as possible. So we do have a strong team and we work together to balance each other. So it's not, it's not difficult to do, and it is something that I love. And especially when you're working within a space that you are passionate about, it makes it even more easier.
In this dynamic digital age, how do you ensure that you master the technology as opposed to being mastered by the technology?
Well, you said it perfectly. I am always learning, and as soon as a new technology comes out, I always try to get ahead of it to understand how it works and to see how I can incorporate it into my work. So that's basically what I've been doing. I've been trying to master the technologies as they come.
And how have you set out? And I know it's still early days yet, but how have you worked out the communications architecture and indeed apparatus that you that would be necessary if you're hoping to keep all the channels open to your respective stakeholders?
Yes, certainly, and that was one of the first things that I did when Mr. Gracie approached me about in what way I would love to participate. In fact, he gave me the opportunity to decide in what capacity I would like to be a part of it.
I see.
Already we have our strategic plan done up, and that is what will be informing how we approach this whole work of communicating and engaging within the diaspora, within the southern diaspora in particular. So we already have our framework set in place, and we're just waiting to have all the right pieces put together. We have all our communication channels decided on. We're still testing different methods, to see what is most effective for us to work with, but we already have our architecture in place.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of your, have you set specific goals or priorities that you'd like to tackle in taking up your position of communications director for the Jamaica Diaspora Council, Southern USA?
Yes, we have, and in fact, we have four key objectives that we're working around. The first is to increase awareness of the Jamaican government policies and programs and initiatives, especially as those, influence activities here in the Southern Diaspora. We're looking to improve communication between the Jamaican government and the Southern Diaspora. We want to also foster a sense of engagement and belonging. And lastly, we want to encourage diaspora involvement in Jamaican economic, social, and environmental development. We are in early stage discussions around partnering up on developing an initiative that would target the UN SDG, the vision. Is it Vision 2030? Yes, and the UN SDGs development goals. So we're looking to prioritize a few of those goals that we think align with what we're doing under environmental sustainability.
And I know you obviously have a love for communications, and you you have a day job, in a manner of speaking. Uh, and so the question now is, how do you how do you ensure that you don't overextend yourself and your talents?
It's all about balance and prioritizing, which is what I've been doing. The good thing is, as I said before, we are able to work in alignment and we're able to keep each other accountable. I've also, sought the advice of the other members of the team on my own, personal goals in terms of my business and in terms of my day job. So we work to support each other as well as, balancing everything else that we have to do. So it's all in alignment, and I think it's how you really manage your time and how you prioritize, which is what I've been doing.
And at the end of the day, what would say to you, yes, we have achieved our objectives. We have taken this movement through communications to the place that we wanted it to be at this point in time. What are those elements that would give you a sense that you're on the right track and the decisions that you've made are sustainable?
Well, I think at the end of the day, for me, it would all be, all in the numbers, all about the metrics. How are we measuring up? Have we accomplished what we set out to do in terms of all those specific objectives that we've, outlined? It will just to see how, whether we've accomplished them or whether we're advancing towards accomplishing them, or if we need to tweak anything. That's the mind frame that I'm working under.
Okay. And for the benefit of those in the southern United States, the southern Jamaica diaspora, how, as of now, what are the ways in which they can communicate with you and you with them?
We are in the process of unveiling our website, hopefully soon. We are also working on what I call interview. I don't want to call it an interview program, but we have a program in the pipeline called Diaspora Connect, which will be an opportunity for us to connect with Jamaicans here, just talk to them about their whole overall experiences, whatever impactful programs or initiatives that they are embarking on. We just want to put their stories out there and, package it nicely and just for them to tell their stories. So that is something that we are looking to launch in the immediate future. So that would be one way of, keeping in touch and, just keeping abreast of all the happenings as it relates to Jamaicans and their impact here in the U.S. and how that transcends back home in Jamaica.
Wonderful. Look, we could talk with you all morning, but we're going to have to leave it there because we have some other interviews to do. But for the time being, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for saying yes to Jamaica.
Before you rush me off,
Yes.
I would love to, Mr. Gracie will not forgive me if I don't shout out the Jamaican athletes, organizers, and sponsors who are now in Pennsylvania at the Penn Relays. We want to specifically highlight Jamaica Vehicle. Your dedication and hard work will bring honor to Jamaica is truly inspiring, and we are very proud. We here in the southern states are very proud of your accomplishment, and want to thank you for continuing to put Jamaica on the map. We wish you all the very best at the Penn relays. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Great.
much, Dervan.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, Shelly Ann. All the very best.
Thank you too. All the good.
Okay.
Have a good day. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye. Shelly Ann Lewis there. She's Communications Director with the Jamaica Diaspora Council. More in a moment.
You're listening to Pearl 106 FM. The time is now
8:31 in the morning. Back home in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, which means it's 29 minutes to 10 o'clock here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Stand by. After the break. We're going straight to Jesse Blake.
Get ready for Expo Jamaica 2023. We're next to World of Jamaica with over 350 Jamaican exhibits in manufacturing, export,
All right, thank you very much, studio. We just go straight back to Jesse after this break. Thank you.
Expo Jamaica. With Expo, one day hosted by the JMEA, powered by Central Industry Investment and Commerce. Check social media for details.
Showcase back with another everything must know. Repossess the vehicle sale. Time to get your own ride at drastically reduced prices. This Saturday, April 29, come check out the sweet deals on repossessed wheels at Original Auto Source, 3 Roosevelt Avenue, exclusives. Choose your deal and get instant discount on the asking price. It's the Showcase everything must go vehicle sale this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call 578-0578 details.
The College of Agriculture, Science, and Education, CASE, continues to play its part in revolutionizing Jamaica's productive and education sector for the demands of the 21st century. Learn more about CASE's philosophy, programs, and services. Special feature doing Farm Talk with Alvia McKenzie every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. on our 106 FM. This feature is brought to you by the College of Agriculture, Science, and Education, CASE. Family Garden Frozen. That's a special feature showcasing the College of Agriculture, Science, and Education, CASE, every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk with Alvin McKenzie, right here on Power 106 FM.
All right. Welcome back to Jamaican Diaspora Live online here on Power 106 FM. I'm Jesse Blake while we await our colleague Dervan Malcolm, who's at the University of Pennsylvania. Let's use the time to speak with some of the partners of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Let's start off with Owen Rowe, the manager of Lovers Lane here in St. Elizabeth. Of course, they are a part of the Jakes family as well, and representing here at the Off-Road Triathlon. Owen, welcome to the airways of Power 106 FM.
Thank you very much. We're happy to be here today. This is an annual event, and it's looking good so far. So we're happy that we're here.
And we're very happy to be here as well on Power 106 FM. What's the most memorable moments, or some of the most memorable moments for you when you come out to the triathlon every year?
Well, it's great to see that people from all over the world, come here to small treasure beach in St. Elizabeth for this event. It's a very memorable event. They come here and they have a good time. Just the whole social part of it is just great. I mean, it's a part of health and of course, well, of course.
This is the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online. So we have Jamaicans and other nationals listening to us from all across the world. Why should Treasure Beach and Lovers Leap be must visit place on their agenda?
Well, of course, Treasure Beach, Lovers Leap. I mean, Lovers Leap has one of the best views in the world. Just recently, just this week, we had the Minister of Tourism coming there. I mean, he loves it. He loves the view. We have great food here. It's just a fantastic time when you get the Lovers Leap. Treasure Beach is just down the road. We have a lot of villas. I mean, a lot of persons coming to Treasure Beach now. It's one of the places that when you come, you can just walk on the road and everybody is very friendly with you. It's community tourism here down in Treasure Beach and it's growing. I mean, it's expanding. I mean, there are a lot of opportunities down here now in Treasure Beach and it's amazing where you go when you come here. It's people from all over the world just coming here to have a good time, know what Jamaica is about, and it's just fantastic.
Give us some contact details for those wanting to visit Treasure Beach and, of course, Lovers Leap. How can they reach you?
Well, of course, Lovers Leap, we're on Instagram at Lovers Leap Attraction. You can go on Instagram and see us. Of course, TikTok is the new thing. We're also on TikTok also. Jack Squad also does have a Instagram page, and you can also follow this www.jigs website. You can go on the Jigs website. We're all partners of the Jigs family, and you can go on there, see what Nova Sleep is all about, see what Jack Squad is about. And it's just a whole vibe. This is a good place to join. And of course, I must mention that in November we have Food, Rum and Reggae Festival coming down here in Treasure Beach and Nova Sleep. And it's going to be, we're in the planning stages right now. It's going to be a great thing. So look forward for that.
Well said, Owen. All the very best to you and the team of Lovers Leap and, of course, the wider Jakes family. All the best.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
The manager there of Lovers Leap. He is Owen Rowe. All right. I wonder who Tanisha has lined up to speak with us. Ah, how are you, Laura? Welcome to Power 106 FM.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Congratulations on your wonderful level of competition today. Take us through the race that you had today with your team.
It was great. I mean, Jakes has had an amazing race. I bring a team of 18 people from Canada. We come down and do a fitness retreat here, and culminating with the triathlon, which we enjoy to do very much. With beautiful weather, it was nice. We started a little earlier, so not as hot. Unfortunately, I got stung by a bee and ran into a fence. And only reason I did so well is because wonderful Elizabeth unfortunately got a flat tire. So the only reason I am in this position is because she got a flat tire. So, but it was fantastic. Such nice people here. And Red Wonders, who does cycle tours and stuff, get us our bikes and everything, and show us the area through the whole week. So we really like coming to Treasure Beach and experiencing the real Jamaica. So very great.
It's the real Jamaica. I know they say sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good.
Yeah.
So that's what happened for you today. Well, tell us what have you been hearing from your team that came down on their experience thus far?
So we have a whole bunch of people. It's their first time in Treasure Beach, and some of them their first time in Jamaica. And some of them are kind of hesitant to come. They didn't know what to expect. Some of them their first triathlon. And they said it's every minute. Last night, one of the girls gave a speech at dinner and just said, thank us so much for bringing us to her to this area. That she's been, to all-inclusive type places and never really experienced the local community. And so they really, really, really happy to be here. And they couldn't thank me enough for coming and bringing them to this area. So I had
Morning.
enormous great feedback just because how warm the people are. We went down and did some community work at the Salvation Army School in Great Bay and with the little swimmers. And so it's nice for them to be able to reach the community here and really experience community tourism and experience a race that's like no other, really. Yeah.
And I'm sure through the feedback you've gotten and what you've seen and experienced here in Treasure Beach, you can only have brighter eyes and bigger dream on what's to come in the future in terms of your engagement with Jamaica and Treasure Beach.
Of course, we will definitely be back. We've been here 7 times before with group, and every time we think, oh, maybe we'll do another destination, and we always come back here because everybody's so receptive and so nice to our group and feels such a safe community, which is also I think sometimes that people don't realize.
I'm all right. How are you?
And they think, oh, I can't go there. It might not be safe to be on my own. And we tour around the area. We do bike tours, we do swimming, we do hikes, and it's just everybody has such an amazing experience. They went to karaoke last night, which was also fun. The movie night here, yeah, really great, really great. Yeah.
That's the best endorsement we could ask for from you, Laura. We are so happy that you have enjoyed yourself, your team, your group has enjoyed themselves. That's very important. And we look forward to talking to you soon on your next visit to Jamaica, hopefully with a bigger team, right?
Yeah, of course, bigger and better every year.
Congratulations once again, Laura. All the very best.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Take care.
Here, wow, Laura Cousineau there, finishing first in the individual women's category here at Jake's Off-Road Triathlon for 2020. Tanisha, who we have next?
We have Amy Gottlieb, and Amy actually started the triathlon with Jason 27 years ago when she was a Peace Corps. So Amy can tell you how it started and why they started it.
Excellent. Well, Amy is all geared up. Yeah, I don't think you need to take off all of that. I can go right over to you. Okay, understood. While we await, all right, Amy is ready to go. Hi, Amy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm Jesse, and welcome to the airwaves of Home 106 FM.
Oh, wow. Nice to be here.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. We have heard so many different accounts about this lady by the name of Amy Gottlieb, right? And her work in Treasure Beach and starting the triathlon along with Jason and the team. Let's get your account of how it all started.
The real story.
Absolutely. Let's get the real story.
All right. So what happened, I was a Peace Corps volunteer back in 1995.
Check it out.
Ago. And for whatever reason, I was in Phil, and they asked me to help initiate a sprint distance triathlon in Negril. And entrance fees were outrageously expensive. And the only kids that were actually in the race felt like they were walking billboards for sandals and all of the all-inclusive resorts in the north. And so I was like, we need to do something that really pops up the Jamaican athletes. We wanted free for locals, and really because of the nature of the South Coast, really make it off-road. The other thing about Negril, with the road bikes, there's a big difference. If you have a really nice road bike, you can win the race.
Interestingly enough,
more of an even
although it's a Penn release,
and so wanted
I'm
to do
really
something
covering the
that was
behind
more
the scenes work.
off-road. And at the time,
And you want
that was when there were a lot of drugs in the community, and that was when crack really
featuring the volunteers and the sponsors and the donors
and
the general public
promote healthy lifestyles.
Caribbean
It was
people.
income generating project for the community, and it was really just something to just bring people together.
Okay.
And so and at the time I was a hardcore cyclist, so the way Jason and I was the visionary for the course, and he was the ties on the business end. But it was my brainchild, like Jason, this is what we need to do. And he's like, yes, ma'am, let's do it.
Are you surprised at how it's grown in your eyes? I mean, we had what, over 60 individuals over 20 teams. Are you surprised at how much it's grown?
I'm really surprised, but not really that surprised. The other thing I think is amazing is that the triathlon really clicked the city here in I'm the first tourism, and so like precursor to sports complex and all of the other kinds of sporting events. And so just knowing how things have evolved, I'm thrilled.
We're very happy that you saw the vision and you worked along with Vincent to create this wonderful event. Now, you guys have a distinction of having the longest off-road triathlon in the world.
All right,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today on 4106 FM. We're happy to have gotten to a real story.
A real story. Thank you so much.
All the very best that you got, Keep up the good work. All right, it's time for a break here on 4106 FM. Yeah, let's take a break. Let's give it a time in more broadcast notifications on this special edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online.
Listen to Power 106 FM. The time is now
8:46 on Power 106 FM. That's Jamaica time. Now the time has changed. It's 13 minutes to 9 o'clock in Jamaica, which means it is 9:47 a.m. here in Philadelphia.
Get ready for Expo Jamaica 2023. We're connecting the world to Jamaica. Over 350 Jamaican exhibits in manufacturing, exports, produce, agriculture, tourism, and services. We're going to Melody and Friends Friday, April 28th, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. National Indoor Sports Center to the National Arena. Adults $1,500, children under 12, $500. Expo Jamaica. Starting with things so one day posted by the JMBA, powered by the Ministry of Industry, Investment, and Commerce. Check social media for details.
Shop at R&B Farmers Market Depot, your complete farm store for all your farming equipment. Animal feeds, nail chicks, herbicides, fertilizers, fungicides, pesticides, and medication. If we don't have it, we'll source it. We also offer advice on crop care. Open Monday to Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. except public holidays. R&B Farmers Market Depot, 2 Landings Plaza, Main Street, Port Maria. Telephone 876-707-7161.
Expo Jamaica welcomes the general public from Friday, April 28th to Sunday, April 30th. And Power 106 FM will bring you highlights on all 3 days. Tune in for our show blitz on Friday, April 28th, starting with Real Business at 9 a.m., as well as broadcasts on Saturday, April 29th and Sunday, April 30th. Power 106 FM's coverage of Expo Jamaica 2023 is brought to you by Manpower and Maintenance Services Group, Guardian General Insurance Group Jamaica Limited, Jamaica Business Development Corporation, COK Cooperative Credit Union, Pearson Walls, University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, Jampro, HNL Rabbitry Valley, Steprod, New Events Limited, and Property Services, J&N Logistics and Marine Services Limited, Jamaica Teas, and Wendy Caramella.
Let's go, studio. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. It's a special edition. We're live in the Palestra at the University of Pennsylvania here in Philadelphia for the 127th staging of the Penn Relays. We're also using the opportunity to deepen our commitment to cover the work of members of the diaspora, especially voluntary work that is being done as manifested by the organization famously known as Team Jamaica Bickle. And so it really is about an experience and not an event. It is an experience, and we have been experiencing wet conditions here at the Penn relays, but these conditions have not stopped the athletes from competing. They continue to do what they do best. We wish them all the best. And of course, the 27th annual Jake's Treasure Beach Off Road Triathlon is on in earnest in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. I mean, where else? Jesse Blake has been soaking it up and taking it all in. How's it been going, Jesse?
Been going excellently, Dervan. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's lovely weather. Yes, as we say, good morning to competitor number 195, giving us a head nod. I mean, it's just great vibes here in Treasure Beach. We're at Jack's Brand Seafood and Pizzas, and we are so happy to be here now with the Treasure Beach Women's Group. Yes, Benevolent Society. I want to make sure I get the full name out. The Treasure Beach Women's Group Benevolent Society. And they are so enterprising that they have brought the Treasure Hunt Craft Shop out to the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Let's have a word with one of our friends from the Treasure Beach Women's Group Benevolent Society. Hi, I'm Jesse Blake from 4106 FM. Your name is?
My name is Celeste Anderson, and I'm a founding member of Treasure Beach Women's Group for over 20 years.
Celeste, thank you so much for joining us here on 4106 FM. How did the Treasure Beach Women's Group Benevolent Society come about?
Well, we got started in the year 2000 with a combination of the Bureau of Women's Affairs and Dr. Linda Sims and a Peace Corps worker named Ann Wilson all came together and came to Treasure Beach. And together we started Treasure Beach Women's Group. 23 years later, we're alive and strong and doing well. We have our signature product, which is called the Starlight Candlelight, and we support the artists in the community by selling their crafts and giving them a big percentage of what we sell.
Excellent. So you brought the Treasure Hunt Craft Shop out to the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Take us through some of your spoke about the Starlight candles rather. Tell us about some of the other items here on location.
See the Starlight candle. Yes. When they're giving out awards today, we also custom make them. So we donate the awards to the Jake's Triathlon, and in turn they let us sell our goods here. So we help our support. And then we have ladies up in the hills of Retreat, and they make straw. They don't have a market to sell their goods, so we sell them for them. And they can make money without even being here. When you're looking around Jake's and you see the lights hanging all over around the pool and everything, that's the calabash lights that we make and they buy. And we get these from the trees, we carve them, and we make the money from them to keep our doors open and do our community outreach work. Yes.
What else do you have here, Celeste?
Well, okay, so we have our handmade dolls, okay, which are just so sweet. And we have our natural goods, which are made out of coconut shells. And we also, if you follow me over here, sure, we have our Anansi book, which is made by one of our founding members, standing right there, Jean Genus. And they illustrated by Treasure Beach Women's Group Youth. And she made the book, and we sell them. And we take donations all the time.
That's right, that's right. For persons, we of course have to wrap shortly, but we had to get you guys in. How can persons contact you at the Treasure Beach Women's Group Benevolent Society?
Okay, so Mr. Senior, who's our administrative manager, is going to tell you how to contact Treasure Beach Women's Group, where we're located, and what our number is.
Hi, my name is Cecilia Maxam Nelson, and we are located at Olwaf Road, Calabash Bay, St. Elizabeth. And our contact number is 965-3878, or you can call, our email address is tbwgjamaica@yahoo.com or tbwgjamaica@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, ladies. All the very best.
Thank you so much.
And Celeste, keep up the good work, you and the team.
We're trying. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
And good morning to everyone from the Treasure Beach Women's Group in Neverland Society here on location at Jack's Frat Seafood and Pizzas for the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. All right, let's see here who to give the final word to. I know Jason is very busy. Let's see if we can have a minute with the team here at Jake's. And I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. All right, no problem. I want to ensure that Dervan gets the final say this morning. So let's bring the curtains down on our coverage of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, the 27th staging for 2023. And just to remind you very, very quickly of the winners of the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon for 2023. What I'm seeing here, the overall results, the individual winner, Carlisle Russell, 1 hour, 28 minutes and 46 seconds, the overall winner. Second place, Sam Waits, 1 minute, 1 hour. 1 hour, 33 minutes and 23 seconds. Third position, Dane Wright, 1 minute, 39.5, that 1 hour, 39 minutes and 53 seconds. The overall winner in the females category, Laura Cousineau, out of Canada, representing Team Jamaica though, 1 hour, 45 minutes and 29 seconds. She finished 6th overall in the individual section. And the silver placed winner in the individual women category, Malika Russell, 1 hour, 47 minutes and 3 seconds. She competes in the 11 to 15 age group. Overall results, female open triathlon relay, that's a team event. Mental pot relay, yes, with Minister Kamina Johnson Smith, the winners, 2 hours, 6 minutes and 34 seconds. And for the mixed triathlon relay, high velocity, the winners, 1 hour, 42 minutes, 55 seconds. And the overall results for the male triathlon relay, Randy Broadba and the team No Place Like Home, out of the Easy Foundation, 1 hour, 47 minutes and 17 seconds. A big thank you to our sponsors and partners, the Jamaica Tourist Board, Jake's Hotel and Villas, Water, Nature Valley, Parade, Malta, Jamaica Standard Products, Couples Resorts, Beyond Sunset Resort, Lashings Boutique Hotel, Ice Falls, Island Car Rental, Treasure Beach Women's Group, Easy Foundation, and the Rohan Parag and the team at Target Advertising, reaching your target market. A big thank you to our Business Development Executive, Kemar Edwards, and in the studios of Power 106 FM, it was Chandel Forbes who started us off, and Anthony Spinock saw us home. My name is Jesse Blake. Big thank you to broadcast engineer and mobile unit navigator, Richard Flowers. And of course, special thank you to Jason Enzo, Tanisha, and Nikki Brown, the team from Breads, Jake's, and Jack Spratt. Dervan, it has been a plum pleasing pleasure working with you this morning. You have the final say, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, Jesse Blake. Congratulations to the participants in the 27th annual Jake's Off-Road Triathlon, the only one of it, the longest, and the oldest one of its kind in the world. It has to be Jamaica. And we've been delighted to bring to you from our position here inside the Palestra on the University of Pennsylvania campus in Philadelphia, the behind the scenes interviews with volunteers and other stakeholders. And we look forward to another successful engagement here at the Penn Relays. All the best to our athletes who, well, congratulations to those who have already played their part, and all the best to those who will be continuing in competition today. And let's see if we'll have more rain today at the Penn Relays. thank you so much, everybody. Thanks to you, our faithful viewers and listeners all over the globe, for making it the Jamaican Diaspora live online. And Jesse has already said thanks to our technical team. So thanks, everybody. All things being well, the Jamaican Diaspora live online returns next Saturday. Till then, this is Dervan Malcolm reminding all of us that every day is an opportunity to do better than yesterday. Take care.
Power 106 FM just presented the Jamaican Diaspora live online. You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
9:01 in the morning in Kingston, Jamaica, which means it's a minute past 10 in the morning here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Making your radio sound better. This is Power 106.
There were seven Spanish.
How is Calabar doing in your eyes?
They're rebuilding.
Rebuilding.
Yes. Look out for Calabar in 2025.
Yeah.
Back on track.
Yeah, we see.
All right. Son, I made a line out of reading people's faces, knowing what the card reads by the way they held their hand. You don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces for a taste of your whiskey. I give you some advice. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the deal is done, know when to hold, know when to fold, when to walk away. Well, let's see if we can use the opportunity at the end of today's edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online to greet our listeners and viewers all over the globe. Let's see. Good morning to Albert in Coconut Creek, Florida. Inez Ayona Campbell in Bridgeport, Connecticut says, good morning, Sir Dervan and viewers. A rainy Saturday it is. Maureen Oliver Cuff says, Dervan Malcolm, pleasant good morning. Pleasant good morning to you too, Maureen Oliver Cuff. Ariane Wint, good morning. Thank you. Violet White says, healthy breakfast you have there, Dervan. Yes, indeed. We enjoyed it. Thank you. Yvette Shaw, good morning to you. Judith Oliver Wolf says, good morning, Dervan Malcolm and fans. Have a peaceful, safe, positive day. And you do likewise, Judith Oliver Walsh. Diane Brown, good morning to you too. Violet White says, Jamaica, land of my birth. Minister, you are making me feel homesick. Sounds so beautiful. And that's reference to the Foreign Affairs Minister who has been participating in the Jake's Off-Road Triathlon. Norman Hines in St. Thomas, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. Angela in Toronto, Canada, who chances are is very much sleeping right now. Sarah Scott, hello to you. Lorna Shelton Beck, good morning. Angela says, Inez Ayona Campbell, good morning. Hope you're all well. Rainy weekend here also. Lady D. Denise Gomez, good morning to you. Olga Hollingshead in Central Florida says, Saturday morning blessings to you, Sir Dervan Malcolm, and all your listening family and friends everywhere. Have a wonderful and a safe day. Peace and love to you too, Olga Hollingshead. Jones Dolores in, where is she? In Sacramento, California, we believe. She says, blessed love to you, Dervan, and viewers alike. Thank you very much, Jones Dolores. Dollis Campbell, how are you? Good to have reconnected with your family member, Tamika, over this weekend as well. And Sarah Scott says good morning to you too, Sarah Scott. Hubert Fowlin says good morning, Sir Dervan Malcolm and listening audience. Morning, Hubert Fowlin. Hermin Bowie Bailey says happy Sabbath, Mr. Malcolm. Blessings always to you and your families and listening public and all the teams there. Edward Boucher Jr. says greetings, Sir Malcolm. Enjoy to you too. Edward Boucher, merci. Sophia Nemard says good morning. Good morning, Sophia Nemard in Newell, St. Elizabeth. Lady Joan in Bermuda. Joan in Bermuda. Good morning to you. She says, morning, Sir D. Pleasant appetite. Your breakfast looks good. Enjoy. Thank you very much, Joan in Bermuda. Say hello to Willard, Roxy, and of course, gosh, I'm in trouble now. And and uh, and your granddaughter. Oh, yes, same one. Good. Uh, Ines Ayona Campbell says, good morning, Angela. All is well. Was out driving, doing a camp drop off. Hoping you're doing okay as well. Thank you all so much for your many messages. Let's hop over to YouTube. Cheryl Carr Palmer says, good morning, sir. Good morning, Cheryl Carr Palmer. Errol in New Jersey says, good morning, Dervan, and to the listening world. Where are you this morning? We're at the Palestra at the University of Pennsylvania here in Philadelphia, United States of America. Asha Ash says, good morning, Mr. Dervan from London, UK. You mean 6:15 in Jamaica? No, we were giving you the times. Jamaica, the UK is 6 hours ahead of us. Errol, no, this is Errol in New Jersey now, isn't it? Pleasant morning to you, Sir Dervan, and your listening family and YouTubers. Thank you very much, Errol. June Lockett says, good morning, Mr. Malcolm. Okala comes to Penn Relays with you today. That sounds good. Karen Rose says, good morning, Sir Dervan, and to everyone listening into the program. One more day at the Penn Relays. Best wishes to all. Hermin Hyatt says, I'm a born Jamaican. Good morning, Dervan, and all from the diaspora. Thank you, Hermin Hyatt. And she says, wish I was there, but too much rain. Sean Chambers says, good morning, Uncle Dervan. Morning, Sean Chambers. Errol says, pleasant morning to you, Hyacinth. And Errol says, pleasant good morning to Hermin Hyatt. Lorna Fairweather is perhaps not faring that well this morning because she tells us, after having greeted us, that she lost her father a few weeks ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think we had condoled with her before now, but just in case she missed it, condolences to you and your family. Lorna Fairweather, may your father's soul rest in peace and light perpetual shine on his face. So she says, in spite of the loss, she is here to support our athletes. And she says, happy Saturday. Hi, how are you? I'm just wrapping. Don't move. Just a moment. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. I should say, see you at Penn Relays. If you're here, you'll see me. Bye.